In this video, I'm going to tell you 5 things you can do as a post-float ritual to extend the benefits of your float sessions and actually get better at it. Stay tuned. Imagine going to the gym and you just work out for an hour and you don't really take care of what you eat outside after that, or how you sleep or how you recover. There is no point of that 1 hour. The things you do after the session is what gives meaning for that training session you've done. The same way, what you do after your float gives your float session meaning. And let's get straight into it. The first thing you can do after your float is to moisturize. Because you've just marinated yourself in a ton of magnesium, your skin will be a bit dehydrated, but also it's exfoliated. So if you use something natural like coconut oil or maybe sesame seed oil, you will find that your skin feels amazing, and it's kind of like more fluid, and your biggest organ, once it feels good, you obviously feel much better. So first thing you have to do is moisturize. Now the second thing you want to do after your float session is ease back into technology and ease back into your day-to-day life. Obviously, it might not be possible for you this every single time because you might have some commitments or appointments, but what I find is if you're not on your phone after your float session instantly, then you just feel this sense of calm within you that lasts a bit longer. Try not to book your float session on the day you have something really hectic to do after the float session. Try and keep that stress at bay, and you will realize that how peaceful and calm you can be throughout the day. So ease back into things slowly, give it time, and you will find that these effects last you a bit longer. Number 3, get creative. When you're in the float tank and just after your float, you enter this state called flow, F-L-O-W. Flow is one of the best states for consciousness to be in. You're super optimized, you're effective, and you're so efficient that some people say you're almost 500% more effective or efficient than your normal state of consciousness. When you do something that's super creative, being in this state, things just come out of you out of nowhere. It's just like being in the zone. So if you're a musician, if you're an artist, or in general if you're getting a creative pursuit, or if you have to do some task that you've been stalling or you couldn't do that task after your float session, and you will find that you're in the zone, it gets completed, and it's got a really nice effective and efficiency that comes with it. Number 4, float journal, guys. You have to journal your floats. How else would you know? How else would you track it? But also all these experiences you have in the float tank, it's very hard to put them into words, I understand, but as you keep doing it, it's like a dream journal. You're subconsciously picking up the things that are happening for you in the tank, and who knows what kind of connections you can make in the real world that can enhance every aspect of your life. But also it's a really fun thing to do, just having a float journal around you and just going back and checking how your floats are and seeing the consistency that you're maintaining, and if you're able to work on something, it gives you a different perspective on things that you can't really focus on without any record of it. So get into it, have a float journal, and you will see the benefits multiply numerous times because it's right in front of you for you to see. Number 5, the best thing you can do is center yourself every single day after your float session. What usually happens is in the tank, you find that quiet center, and when you come out from the tank, obviously you have to live your life, and day-to-day things like external situations, people, places, this tends to pull you out from the center, right? So imagine a center and you're slowly pulling in and out. What you want to do is have a solid routine in place every single day to keep at that center, right? You might not find that center as good as the float tank because it's a unique environment, but what you can do is try and meditate or some yoga or something that you really love doing. Get back into that center every single day or as close to you can. And what that does is by the time you go for your next float, you're very close to where you are. And you can see the float snapping you back into place and you find your center again. And as you keep doing this, you come back faster, you stay there longer, and your life can change completely or transform exactly the way you want it. So these are the 5 things you want to do after your float. And how to write a float journal, I will talk about that in a different video, and I will have other centering techniques in different videos. But stay tuned. Keep floating and be happy. Thanks, guys.